audio.
Okay, so today we're going to go over the split squat. The split squat is one of the greatest exercises I think everyone should be doing. Now, we are going to run into a great teaching moment with Lily here because there are going to be a ton of different variations to fit the individual, but we're just going to go over the basic split squat. Now, with this is super important because a normal squat, you might be thinking, is probably the same thing, right? Well, yes and no. The primary squat is primarily in the sagittal plane, which is just forward and backwards. The beauty of the split squat is that it adds a frontal plane element, which is basically just side to side, as well as a rotary element or transverse plane factor as well. So yes, the split squat is similar to other lower body exercises, but no, it shouldn't just be subbed in for a bilateral feet both working at the same time movement. Okay, one thing we're going to think about here though is that our principles of movement are going to be the same. We're still going to really focus on intra-abdominal pressure and bracing, good spinal positioning or posture, and centering over her feet. Okay, that's going to be the same no matter what we do. Okay, so Lily, do you want to pick out those dumbbells? I'll have you go left foot in front, right foot behind. So now there's no right or wrong, okay, but we do want to make it so that this back leg can stay pretty much underneath here. If the knee starts to fly back, we have this nice big arc, okay, it's going to put a lot of pressure. And I don't know if you've noticed, but you can't stay in this position and maintain the rib to pelvis parallel planes. Okay?
Show how it opens up. Yes.
See that? Okay, so from here, Lily's going to take her breath. Okay, she's going to think about staying centered over this foot as she goes down. Good, this knee's going to have to come forward. Nice. Okay, same thing. Now you can notice that maybe you guys can't see it, but Lily is barely keeping his heel on the ground. So we're going to make this a little bit easier. Okay? Lily, you can pause. A yoga block is not the best thing, but it is the thing that we have with us right now. The only reason is because it's a little bit unstable. If you have a really solid yoga block, this will work great. By elevating the front foot, we're essentially making Lily's dorsiflexion kind of like fake better. Okay, so watch this. Lily, can put your left foot up there. Carefully take a step back. Now, ideally, you'd have something that would be able to fit your whole foot, including your toes. Like I said, this is just for demonstration purposes. Ideally, you would have a solid step made of like wood or metal or something. Now, as Lily goes down, 360-degree breath, good spinal posture, staying centered here, and look at that. Just so much more balance over her foot. Lily, does this feel like it's like cheating to you?
No, it's still extremely hard, but it feels a little bit more accessible. Like It doesn't feel like I have to struggle quite as hard, but it's still challenging in a good way.
All right, Lily, can you talk us through what you're going to think about on this one?
So I'm going to think about keeping the plane of my diaphragm and the plane of my pelvis completely parallel to each other. I do that by my breath, and then I turn or I switch to focusing on keeping my weight 1 inch in front of the ankle, fighting for that. Like this.
Anything like you want to add?
Go slow enough that you can keep great form. That's what counts.
Great.
In audio.